Colorful and Chaemiko. This is a rematch of just 2 days ago. On Saturday, in the DreamHack Winter quarterfinals, Colorful was able to get a 3-1 victory over Chaemiko, breaking a bit of a losing streak and looking very strong in doing so. Chaemiko was extremely hot going into DreamHack Winter, sort of fizzled out. He didn't play bad by any means. In fact, in the group stages, he 2-0'd Moon, which was amazing. But then in the quarterfinals, he didn't play his very best, I would say. He's looking to redeem himself today in the rematch, trying to claim revenge. We're starting off on Echo Isles. Chaemiko in the top right, Colorful top left, goes for the Keeper and Ancient of War over at the Natural. The reason for this being, humans can try to cancel the Ancient of War here, as Chaemiko did try. So good adjustment by Colorful. He loves playing Demon Hunter quite a bit nowadays on this map, but he's going Keeper this time against an Archmage. Thank you, by the way, to... I'm not sure where I left off. The Real Tinker with a 24-month resub, Grills with a 33 months, Omnia with a 2 months, and Brickball with a 19 months. Thank you guys all very, very much. Much appreciated. Without you, we couldn't do all this.
Players' forces are under attack.
Lots of scout farms placed over here by Chaemiko. It's going to be the Keeper clearing out the Natural really fast. What we normally expect is 2 base versus 2 base for the most part. Especially when seeing Keeper versus Archmage, with the Keeper trying to pressure the expansion. On Echo Isles, however, the expansion is very, very easy to creep, so the human normally shouldn't suffer too much while trying to creep it.
The players' forces are under attack.
Keeper walking along the south. Do not be scouted by the scout farm. Interesting. Needs 1 more kill to get level 2, and with that, get Entangle. Oh, and the trees are actually going to take out the farm. This could be a bit of an annoying supply block for Chaemiko, who is going to get level 2, and not very good items. Secures the last hit. Nicely done. No Treant summoned yet. Also, no counter expansion started yet. What do we have for Colorful? Hunter's Hall early. Tree of Life. Second Ancient of War. Okay. Well. This is pretty much all in. Telestaff on the Archmage. Farm isn't quite taken out yet, though. Oh, the Wisps are coming already. Colorful, wasting no time on map 1. He's gonna go for the all-in. Treant summoned once again. Chaemiko splitting his forces. Power's gonna be cancelled. 1 peasant. That's what he needs for level 2. Would be sick play by Chaemiko if he can prevent that level 2 level up. Pressure in the south. In the meantime, AP is coming in the north. Chaemiko, if he could scout for this as well, this would be amazing. But of course, very hard to do with all the pressure that he's under right now. More and more Treant summoned. Only 1 AP finishing. 1 AP isn't the end of the world. Keeper got 2 peasants right here, I believe it was.
Players' forces are under attack.
This one shall survive. 1 more footy is gonna go down, but the AP in the north is about to finish. Chaemiko seems to know what's going on. He's going for the lumber mill. More peasants, more footies. But with these APs finishing, there's going to be some serious pressure on the human's main base. Archmage is going to get level 3 here, though, I think. And that's a big one. It's a very important level up. Level 2 water elementals make a huge difference. Tome of Strength. Pretty bad drops for Chaemiko. Now he sees it. Militia finally scouted, but too late to get a cancel right here. Telestaff on the Archmage used for the 2nd time this game. Is he going to try to get the AP cancel? No. Keeper's coming back from the main. The footy was trailing him this whole time. And Chaemiko has to go for towers, peasants and footies all the time.
A player's forces
Making a
are
shop
under
at the
attack.
expo. Interesting. I feel like a shop here may have been smarter. But alright. Chaemiko would love to buy some time for more towers and more footies and more peasants, but more time also means more APs. And soon also to be added in glaives, I would imagine. Difficult position for Chaemiko to hold. He's going to have to bring a lot of militia to push this one back. Kind of surprised not making more peasants. I feel like he should. Losing the barracks would be painful. We have more peasants at the expo. The guard tower is about to finish, but now we have the 3 APs ready. 190 gold for Chaemiko. Not making more peasants in the main. I am really surprised. Needs to make a new barracks back here, perhaps. Because this barracks is certainly falling. When's he gonna bust out? Blacksmith at the expansion. Tech at the expansion. Whoa! Chaemiko is trying to buy as much time in the main as he can, but he's willing to let the main go and stabilize on one base at the expo. That's pretty sick. Okay. Interesting. He's also got the TP to evacuate the entire main, if necessary. The guard tower here will be lost. It's a lot of damage from all these APs. Footies coming in from the back, trying to get a cancel. Those footies will be going down if they stay too long. Not too many kills for the keeper yet, so he's still pretty far away from 3. Chaemiko needs to make mass farms at the expo, though, I think. He's about to get pretty heavily supply blocked. He's probably waiting for the town hall to fall and then TP south. With those peasants, I would imagine. Yeah, there we go. Town hall about to drop. AM comes in for the defense. Oh, but he's stuck here. Oh no. He needs to tell his staff quickly. Was the entangle too early? Oh, oh my god, the entangle was just a split second too early. Oh my god. Survives on 30 HP. Keeper now chasing after the AM, but the footies and the watch elementals should be able to clean up these hunts. Wow, this is a pretty crazy game. Tier 2 is about to finish, but we don't have an altar for Chaemiko. He can't even go for a second hero. He doesn't even have farms right now. Does have an Archmage on level 3 who's pretty strong, though, I guess. But as the glaives arrive at the expansion, things get a bit more hectic. Keeper's really low mana. He's gonna have to go back to the main soon, I think. Glaives being pushed back by the elementals. Archmage has more regen running. Panda second. Wait, where's the altar? Oh, the altar's still standing! Altar was still standing in the main. That perhaps a small oversight by Colorful. Not taking that one out right away. Oh, and the glaive almost fell. That's huge. The fact that he could go for a panda right there. Rifles and casters are incredibly strong against hunts. Completely annihilate hunts. What a sick play. What a sick play by Chaemiko, realizing that the main base was doomed. And then making the adjustment, teching at the expansion, TPing towards the expo with all the peasants, and now he's got the farms and everything. Of course, he's not very rich, he doesn't have that much income, but he's got the super strong tech. He's got the dual hero, and about to have rifle caster. Man, I love seeing Chaemiko play. I think he's so damn amazing. But definitely a big mistake, letting that AM survive. It was a bad TP by Chaemiko, exposing his Archmage like that, but then the entangle was just a bit too early. With that AM kill, maybe this game would have been his, but now it's looking really bad for Colorful. He still has a lot of hunts. He's gonna go for scrolls right now. And maybe for one last all-in. Getting some upgrades as well. AM, if he gets level 4 though, he's gonna have so much mana. So many elementals. And Chaemiko's already at 50 supply. Chaemiko likes skipping adept training quite a bit, which I'm always, I don't know, suspicious of. Ring +4 for the Panda. Not bad, actually. He's going to be the frontline tank. 11 armor now on this Panda. Sanctum's going to go down, though. He's trying to mass repair. Oh, wow. That is indeed mass repair. Oh, Drunken Haze here would be so sick, but he doesn't have Drunken Haze. Some peasants are going down, but he keeps the Sanctum. Oh my god, look at that repair rate on the Sanctum. Oh. And Chaemiko will keep the Sanctum alive. He just got level 4 on the Archmage. He's 2.5 on the Panda. Colorful's trying to expand up here. He's got the APs protecting. Would love to see a workshop maybe from Chaemiko. Alright, mass expos. Colorful. Very much aware of the fact that he's got the way weaker tech, but he wants to have the way better economy. He's still not teching to tier 2. Dude, there's still no adept training. You're supply blocked right now, Chaemiko. Adept training, please. Please, my friend. There we go. Finally. But Colorful is also playing this smart. He knows if one of his bases gets attacked, he's going to go for the counterattack once again. So Chaemiko needs to spread out his forces, defend with the Archmage, and maybe 1 or 2 more units. And then creep / pressure at the same time. And this time the Sanctum's going down. The repair is not fast enough. Colorful might still win this game, which is pretty crazy. One more Huntress goes down. No armor upgrades on these. Oh, the Glaives are coming in, adding in more damage, but they die very fast to these elementals. That was the last entangle. When you tech at the expo, that also means you can call militia from the expo. They're helping out now as well. Level 5 AM would be insanely strong. Oh, almost getting surrounded. You can't allow that. But not quite getting surrounded. Calls back the militia. Taking out 2 APs here in the north. And the AM now going to staff to his allies to lend support. Great game, right? Between these two. I feel like this is a really sick game so far. Chaemiko may feel the need here to TP back. Once again, the Huntresses threatening the attack. Triple Arcane Tower. Well, you know, he doesn't have a Lumber Mill anymore, so couldn't go for Guard Towers. Arcane Vault gonna be taken out. But the expansion over here is standing. Gonna be saturated soon. New Tree of Life coming. A bit proxy, and we finally had the tech. Colorful's gonna get pushed into a corner here. Would be very smart by Chaemiko right now to use the main army to go over here. Because he knows the AM is strong enough to push this away. It's a lot about movement right now. That's exactly how Chaemiko got into the grand final on Sunday. By beating Fortitude with hit and run and with smart movement. New Lumber Mill over here. Colorful also, I gotta say, playing this very well. It's very hard to make Huntresses work beyond the early game. They fall off like a brick. You can't fight with them anymore, but you can still threaten, base, harass. Hit and runs and such. But Chaemiko's got a pretty good weapon. He's got the Archmage with which he can stay behind, spam Water Elementals. With 4 towers at the expo, but only one of them is going to be a Guard Tower. And here we go. AM walking back. Call to arms. All the militia are going to come in for the defense. There's also solo experience for the AM. If he gets level 5 here, he will be able to hold just with Water Elementals, as long as they don't get entangled. Oh, there's 1 glaive thrower at the north. 2 peasants or militia in charge of dealing with that. In the meantime, we get the Panda over here, dealing with the Tree of Life. Archmage under threat now as well, dropping pretty low HP. New Water Elemental summoned. No entangle left anymore. Oh my god, it's such a slaughter. He's about to get level 5. He's about to have the next water elemental, level 3 elemental in that case. And boom! There it is. Almost has enough mana. Panda took out the tree and the wisps. So important for Chaemiko to split his forces. Very well done. Losing quite a few of militia, but a good amount of peasants are still left. And now we got the level 5 Archmage with the water torrents. Even gets the deny right there on the rifle. Ooh, the keeper. Oh, he dies! Plus 14 on the AM. He wasn't expecting that much damage. And that is GG. And 1-0 for Chaemiko. That was a fun one. Really cool game. Brilliant decision by Chaemiko to realize early that his main was doomed. Ready to sacrifice it and then stabilize at his expansion on tier 2. All right, and that brings us to map number 2, Tide Hunters, which is normally considered a pretty good human map. Easy to expand on. Great layout in the late game because of the narrow pathways everywhere. Chaemiko, absolutely the best human player. Yeah, I would agree. He's so good. I love watching his games. Very inspirational. As I said, I think 2 days ago, in the quarterfinals against Colorful, he didn't have his best day, really. Which was a shame. Would have loved to see him make it further into the semis or into the grand final, perhaps. But importantly for Chaemiko, he did get enough points to qualify in the EPT rankings. He is part of the top 8 and will be invited to the global finals event next month. Exactly 1 month away. 25th of November. It's gonna be sick. Thank you very much, Darkwing Duck, with a 53-month resub. Alright. Game 1. An attempted AP push by Colorful looked good for a while. I think it was also very well executed by Colorful, I gotta say. But just Chaemiko defending like a champ. Leading 1-0 now in our best of 3. Winner here will go on to the grand final to face Focus, who earlier defeated Foggy with a 2-1. On this map, there's normally not so much hero variation. Colorful does every now and then play Demon Hunter on Echo Isles, sometimes even Warden, but here it should be Keeper and AM. Just in terms of creeping, it's so much superior what they can do. Huh. And it is the Warden for Colorful. Alrighty, interesting. On this map, it does seem like the Warden will need double Ancient of War to be able to creep properly. Interesting. Of course, as human, you have to be able to get ready to all kinds of situations. Demon Hunter, Keeper, Warden, maybe even Beastmaster. Pushes, counter expos, you know, lots of things to be concerned about. From the other side, to get ready to get prepared against the human, it's a lot easier. Normally, it's always Archmage first, fast expo. In almost every case. So, gonna be very interested to see how Chaemiko here is gonna adjust upon seeing the Warden, because it requires a very different kind of game. You have to be much more careful with your first hero. The AM is known to be very squishy. The Warden loves chasing after him oftentimes. And while the Warden is not so strong, perhaps on level 1, 2, 3, once she gets 4 and 5, she is absolutely terrifying. So the good thing with the Keeper is, you can especially creep the natural super easy. You can pull out the camp, and then on the way back start attacking it, so the spells aren't triggered. But the spells are triggered here, so we have slow, we have healing. This already doesn't look like the best execution, I gotta say. Circlet and ring, some good, some bad. On both sides, in fact. Chaemiko did of course scout the Warden. And normally what you want to do against the Warden is expand quickly and then pressure heavily with Footman before the Warden's level 3. Once she's level 3 with a level 2 Shadow Strike, she can deal with those footies pretty effectively, but before, it's pretty tough. And there we have the hero focus on the AM. And Chaemiko with a signature block right away. Loves using the footies to block the Warden. Chaemiko, the best in the world at that, without a question. Look at that. Look at that. It's a third Footman he's using to block the Warden. In the end, it's still going to cost the AM the TP here to survive. I'm pretty sure. Right?
A player's forces are under attack. A town
Double-click
is under
TP.
siege.
If you get stuck between the farms, it's going to be a sad day. And I've seen that happen to Chaemiko a bunch of times, by the way. So against the Warden, you definitely want to get boots. Or a staff. Or both. Oh wow, look at Chaemiko. He knows the Warden might be here, waits a little bit, the Warden just happens to walk away. It's pretty sick. And he goes for the boots. Do not be slowed down by the Shadow Strike so much. I think Chaemiko's playing it exactly right. Pressure the Warden. Oh, and those blocks, dude. Those blocks every time. Chaemiko hasn't lost a unit yet, by the way. Yeah, he lost the TP. But that's only relevant if he's going to need another TP, which isn't always the case. And I think Calivol's in serious trouble over here. He's going to sack the footy. Oh, okay. Didn't quite get that deny. It is not the absolutely flawless game by Chaemiko, but it's certainly very good. Regardless. Tier 2 starts.
Player's forces are under attack.
Only 5 peasants in the main on lumber. That's not so much. Chaemiko probably needs to go for a shop now. There we have it. Coming at the expo. Lumber mill in the main. This is the macro norm that we're expecting. Oh, he might be able to get the kill here. Perhaps? Warden does not want to walk into the arcane tower. Nice deny. Colorful has to recover, try to recover this game with tier 3 and a lot of solo experience. This game so far has not gone well at all. With the Warden you need to be super time efficient. You either need to be creeping super fast or finding kills super fast. You need to snowball and spiral out of control with a fast level 3, more kills, level 4, level 5, get more and more and more kills. If you're stuck on level 2 like this, it's terrible. It's just simply terrible for the Warden. Oh, Archmage out of position for a second, going for it right away. Can he get the kill here, perhaps? Tier 2 is still far away, and with that, the potions are far away. But the Arcane Tower are going to cover Chaemiko right now. Lumber for Chaemiko really not looking good. He needs to bring these peasants over here. That's the most overlooked thing by pro players that I've ever noticed. Is where peasants are positioned to harvest lumber. Or workers in general. The Warden always using a lot of her mana, trying to get these kills, but he doesn't quite get them. She doesn't quite get the experience. Look at that! 268 experience. It's an unmitigated disaster. I think Chaemiko can just go for rifle, caster, maybe an alchemist second, build a big army, go for a push and win this game. This early from Chaemiko, super clean. And the Warden on this map, hard to make work. And I think also just the execution here of colorful, not where it needs to be. You can't take this long to creep this camp. And in the end, only get the item. And not the full experience. That's why the Warden only worked on some maps. When she can creep like crazy. Reliably. It is time for the Alchemist. A bit of heal spray on top. Sanctum coming.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lots of gold for Chaemiko. We'll have to see a second Arex as well. As the Warden finally got level 3. But now there's heal spray. Now the Archmage has an invuln. And a heal scroll. Dodges the next Shadow Strike with the Invul Potion. Nicely done. Oh, the Warden a bit overeager to battle here against these creeps. No defend for Chaemiko, that's a bit of a problem. His lumber issues definitely became painful. I feel like he didn't make enough peasants in the main. He's not making rifles, by the way. No rifles at all. Double Sanctum. And still hardly spending any of his gold. Chaemiko is trying to get as much value out of this army right now as he can to further slow down the Warden. While hoarding like a dragon. But now we have bears. Colorful has a very strong army here in a moment when he's at 50 supply. Bears, Dryads, Warden with Orb of Fire, Orb of Venom, I mean, of course. This is where you can start to spiral out of control. I think Chaemiko has a TP right now. Especially once Master Training is done. But he's trying to stay in it. I guess he still has the heal scroll. He wants to commit that one for sure. Oh, nice Zeppelin purchase. TP away now. Keeping the heal scroll intact. And there we go. Warden suddenly level 4. And she got the Zoe mask, which is of course amazing. 2,000 gold on Chaemiko. Griffin Aviary. What? Double Sanctum, single Aviary. What the hell is this? Chaemiko really not liking rifles today, it seems. No Arcane Tower in the main, by the way. This could be an invitation for the Warden. We have one Arcane at the expansion and a Guard Tower. All things considered, Chaemiko is very, very light on defense. And still low lumber. He only made 2 lumber peasants at the expo. The biggest mistakes here for Chaemiko seem to be macro... what's the word? Of the macro variety. And suddenly, the Warden's about to hit level 5. Warden, one of the best comeback heroes in the game. Even if the early game goes horridly, you can always find a way back with a Warden. Telestaff! Need to be fast. Dude, he tried to take out the Dryad as well. that's pretty ambitious. Want to get the heal scrolls, of course. Oh, he found the Ruined Bracers. Oh my god, that's a wonderful drop. Certainly give that to the Archmage, I guess. TP away first, though. Not gonna try to risk it with the Zeppelin. And all the units survive. Chaemiko starting to build a huge army. 57 supplies, still lots of gold left. Again, lumber. A bit the issue. Breakers, Dragonhawks, Sorks. The DPS of Chaemiko's army is gonna be really low. What actually deals damage here?
A player's forces are under attack.
And here we go. Warden gonna get level 5. Oh! Actually missing 2 experience. Took Chaemiko quite a while here to get his big army up. Colorful is not too far behind in supply. Still Shadow Strike on the Warden. Especially when the Warden gets level 5, we'll oftentimes see her retrain into Fan of Knives. Lots of gold on Colorful here. Jesus. There we go. That's the level 5, finally. Dragonhawks. So I guess the purpose of the Dragonhawks is to take out the Dryads. It's another snipe. Chaemiko really needs adept training to use Invis. And there we go. Queued it now. Colorful, threatening to come in. Oh, the heal spray. Just barely enough to save these units. One Dryad goes down. Oh, maybe a second. There's no staff? Ah, no, there is. Okay. Alright, militia coming. This is the big push for Chaemiko, I guess. How many scrolls does he have? One on the Alchemist, one on the Archmage. There's 2 in the shop. Did you just sell the Rune Bracers? He did. He's about to have 4 heal scrolls, and this might be too much stuff for Colorful to deal with. But if he gets level 6, this is possible. Level 6 Warden can basically deal with tier 2 human by herself. That's one more kill. Going also for the dust. Oh, the Warden in trouble.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, it took Chaemiko a long time here to get into position to actually go for this fight. I feel like Colorful's ready. Look at this army. I feel like Chaemiko lost his window. He's got Dragonhawks. I think he can beat this army. Look at that. So many bears. And so many Dryads. 1-1 upgraded. It's only a matter of time until the Warden gets level 6 over here. TP out by Chaemiko. He's going to lose 1 more Sorceress. And that's the thing about the Warden. You can always come back with the Warden.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, pretty sure he will. Such a strong army here for Colorful, just sitting on 1 base. With good movement, slowing down the push immensely. Sniping these couple of casters with the Warden blinking in made a huge difference. Yeah, look at that fight. This does not look like an even fight at all. Alchemist taking a lot of damage. Gonna have to go for the Invo Potion here soon. Yeah, this is... just waiting for the level 6. Where is it? There we go! Warden level 6. Avatar right away. Yeah, there's no way. Warden's dropping low, but she's got the blink, of course. Out she goes. Avatar positioned a bit carelessly. If this one falls... well, I guess it doesn't matter. Alchemist also died. The bears are still strong enough. And Chaemiko falling apart at the seams. Oh, that was a big heal scroll, though. Few more bears are going down. Oh, the Warden still needs to be careful. She gets level 7. Oh, and with that, the AM's actually the one to die. Oh, Invis cast, level up. Needs to be healed by a priest. Oh, he revealed himself again. Oh, Invis once more. Alright, this is pretty crazy. The Warden off to the side, looking for more kills. 7.5. Archmage revealing himself again. Are you crazy? I guess he needs the right clicks. Oh my goodness. What the hell is going on? More Dryads falling. The Warden simply out of mana. But we also don't have priests anymore. And this is pretty crazy. Both players losing basically everything. But this is a Warden level 7. Honestly, from 6 to 7 to 8, she doesn't get much stronger. On level 9 and 10, that's when she's got some more power spikes. Pretty careless by Colorful to place that Avatar of Vengeance so exposed in the middle of the whole army. If he loses this game, that will have been the reason. The Zoe mask, by the way, has been so good. Colorful banking right now, sitting at 50. Invis potion on the ward, she's looking for some kills. Would of course love to get this AM. Oh! Gets the reveal. Gonna have to blink out. That was a crazy fight, dude. I think Colorful is still favored, though. Can keep banking resources, build another big army, and this time, don't throw away the Avatar of Vengeance like he did before. Now it's nighttime again. The Warden can also make use of Shadow Meld once more. Trying to go for some more items from the shop, but can't really get anything. Sorceress once again taking a lot of damage. It's saved, but it costs a lot of mana to save her. And look at that Warden. Look at her go. Orb of Venom plus Shadow Strike. So strong. Takes out another Dragonhawk right there. And there we go. We're back in upkeep. More bears are cute. More upgrades. And the Zoe mask is enabling this play so much. Expansion and main, by the way, run out at almost the same time here on Tidehunters when fast expanding. Invul and heal scroll available. Chaemiko's going to need them both. It's going to go for the dust as well. But with that Avatar of Vengeance, I think Colorful is going to be looking really good, especially if he's fighting in his main with so many Moonwells. And the Warden buying so much time. That's something that Colorful has gotten so much better at recently in his career, is buying time, distracting with the hero or the fragment part of the army. Oh, the Warden! Oh! 6 HP, are you serious? Oh my god. That would have been level 4 Alchemist. Oof. And there we go. We got the big army again. 78 supply for Colorful. And now he's ready to take this fight. In his home base, next to the Moonwells, once again gonna sprinkle up these Dragonhawks. It's Blizzard, by the way. Oh, focus fire. I like that choice. He definitely needs some more damage. And against this many Dryads, Water Elemental is not going to do anything. I gotta say, I would have much preferred to see Chaemiko go 3 base and tier 3. But I guess he felt he was so far ahead he could finish it with a tier 2 push. But Colorful slowed down the game very, very well. And Chaemiko's time is running out soon. Ooh. Oh my god, Acid Bomb Blizzard, that's a lot of damage against these bears. And we have the Warden in the back. Shadow Strike once again, going for the AM. heavily. I'm just gonna have to TP out in a moment, I think. Ooh, big damage from the Blizzard. Heal scroll used. AM about to fall. He doesn't have the invul potion. He's surviving for now. But here we have the TP out. Chaemiko still with a fairly big army left. Both players at 69 supply. Nice. At the end of this exchange. Heal spray. Region scroll. How many heal scrolls do you use here? Most of them. Only one heal scroll left. And the main is expired. Colorful walking over the tree is going to get back up to 80 supply. It's also the last time that Chaemiko is going to be able to max out. Main base, dry. Expo, dry. That's also how he lost in the quarterfinals, when he ran out of income and Colorful kept withstanding. There's no way he can ever take out these Dryads. Look at this. This is so many Dryads. I can't say I'm a big fan of Dragonhawks plus Breakers. It's just minimal damage. Nice dodge there once again against the Shadow Strike with the invul potion. And the bears might be falling, but the Dryads... Smart choice, I think, as well, to go Dryads here, facing the Blizzard. It's just too much. Dragonhawks basically all dead. And Chaemiko gonna be losing this one. Level 9 on the Warden. And she's still not quite out of mana. GG is gonna be called. And Colorful ties it up. Very nice play by Colorful. He was under a lot of pressure right there. The early game was horrible. But the Warden, she's a great comeback hero. And I think Chaemiko made the wrong decision. Underestimating the Warden a bit, thinking he could finish the game simply with a big tier 2 push. But Colorful bought so much time for himself. With the Warden this slowed down, I think Chaemiko should have just, as I said, go 3 base, go tier 3, and build a super strong tier 3 army. Against which the Warden isn't that good. Not as good as against Mass Tier 2 anyways. So now we're going to have one more map to decide it. Focus waiting with bated breath for his opponent. Dragonhawks are such a bad unit. Yeah, I also feel like they're pretty bad most of the time. But recently the humans have really taken a shine to them. And I'm not sure that that confidence is well placed. Thank you very much, Platin89 with a 41-month resub. Oh, what's going on? All right, we're playing Warcraft Champions apparently for this one. Don't start without me, boys. Yeah, playing on the new maps on NetEase at the moment can be a bit difficult, so I think that's why we're switching to War 3 Champions. Shallow Grave should be our decider. That could very well be a Mountain King first map. Or, wait. Okay, maybe not. Chaemiko switching back to Autumn Leaves. Maybe it's Autumn Leaves. Alright, Colorful is in. We also got Fly as an observer. Seems to be lagging. Yeah, Fly's having some connection problems, so this may take a moment. Which is kind of weird. I mean, I also have high ping to this host, of course, because it's in China. But so is Fly. Fly, who unfortunately did not make the cutoff. He was, I think, in 10th position or something. A little too low to get the invitation to the Global Finals event. Next month, 25th of November. Of course, later on today, we're going to have 2 more ESL Open Cups. ESL Open Cup Europe starting at 6 p.m. Going to be covered by Neo. And then at night at 2 a.m. CEST, going to be having the ESL Open Cup America with Carson. Alrighty. We're playing on NetEase after all. And I'm going to do the host, apparently. There we go. Alright, we should be good and ready to go now. Sorry for the short hold up. But now we will have the decision. Who's going to face off against Focus in the grand final? Best of 5 there still ahead of us. Of course, this one still being a best of 3. This is the last map, Autumn Leaves, which I find very interesting in this matchup. Colorful or Chaemiko, who's going to make it? Both players have, throughout the DreamHack season, gotten lots of points from the ESL Open Cups. Made it to the finals and won those finals plenty of times. Of course, the EPT season is over, so these ESL Open Cups don't give points anymore, but still give prize money. And here we go. We're gonna have Ancient of War at the natural with a neutral hero build. Colorful. I've never seen a neutral hero build on this map. I've seen certainly Keeper before, also Warden, but not neutral hero. Thank you, Coloss, with the 8-month resub. Much appreciated. So normally, this would mean Beastmaster. If Colorful wants to be really wild and inspired by Hot, this could be a Firelord. But, you know, Firelord is not the best hero. Very curious to see what this is. Oftentimes on this map what happens is both players expand early at the natural and then it's a constant tug of war in the middle. Going back and forth, trying to damage the opponent as much as possible and not take any damage, if possible, in return. Chaemiko is not going to go for the instant expansion though. He's going to creep the green here first. Colorful checking with the archers, seeing the creep route. Is going with the Firelord. Oh my god.
Forces are under attack.
What the hell? And the militia called by Chaemiko is not going for the natural creep. And the Firelord runs into nowhere for a moment. Oh, but he's going to be perfectly in position here to go for the creep jack. Chaemiko adjusts though. He calls back the militia. He's not gonna go for the expansion creep. He sees that the Firelord is around the corner. And this game is weird now. This might just be a one-base tech.
Are under attack.
Yeah, there we go. Tech for Chaemiko. No tech yet for Colorful, but he could do it. Both players really trying to not take any damage. Especially Chaemiko running away from the Firelord. Firelord has pretty bad spells, but he has really good right click. Only hero in the game, by the way, with 550 range. A little bit less than all the other range heroes, but very good attack speed. And scales insanely well with bonus agility. Archmage now got the level 2. He's got the claws as well, which was a great find. Colorful calls for the GG. Less than 4 minutes. Alright. This one was a bit anticlimactic. Sorry about that, I guess. Was trying to counterplay the human fast expo, but Chaemiko smartly adjusting. Not going for the expo in the end, and then the Firelord. Not so fiery anymore.